happened here. I'm not going to have people talking and doing what he did. I don't need you on camera. I just want to record the conversation. When I first got up here, there was hardly anybody. I've been doing video shoots and stuff of all the events in this town for like 15 years, right? I know how it all works. They've never had railings here before, which is great. When I first came here, I came early, and I parked in a spot, and I asked people. I let people know what.
Just keep your voice down.
No, I can't, because I can't breathe very well. That's why I talk loud. My rib cage is all broken.
Hey, how you doing?
Not too bad. So I can fight. Hold on.
Professional standards.
Yeah, no, but let me finish this one. Okay, let me explain to you what happened here. So I parked over here, so I was out of everybody's way, and I made sure there was no kids behind me. So I was there, and everything was fine. Then this other guy in the wheelchair parks over here beside me. Then the other guy's over here, and then the police officer comes over and asks me to move. But I wasn't in anybody's way, and I made sure that when I parked myself here early, I wasn't blocking anybody's view. But when he asked me to move, I went over there, and the drunk heckler over there started being rude and ignorant to me, and I wasn't going to put up with that. And I thought, well, here we go. We got a guy sitting here, he's drunk, and he's insulting me. The police officer didn't understand why I was parked right there, because I wasn't blocking anybody. And then they moved the fence earlier.
Yeah,
everything was going really good, right?
How you feeling anyway?
I'm okay, but that heckler over there.
From the down the other day there, a couple months ago, when you got
where?
A fight downtown.
About what?
In a fight when the guys came after you that time. Remember me?
What guys?
You remember me? I was in uniform.
I don't know, but what guys?
I can't remember the name. When you got into, you came to see me before because you put a complaint in, right? Remember you talked to me?
You have to tell me which part you're talking about.
Well, you put it in with a few different officers. You put complaints in. Kevin Smith. Remember dealing with Kevin Smith?
I don't know the name, but what event are you talking about? The guy that hassled me on the sidewalk up there?
No, this was a couple months ago. Remember that I had to stop, then you came and talked to me, then I had to stop all the traffic to get you down the road. Or to the police station because we don't have the proper curbing. You got to remember that one.
That's a long time ago.
I know.
That's
what I recognize when I see you.
I know, but that's more like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Yeah, but we take care of you.
I know. Look, everything's good. I do talk loud, but I can't help that.
I know you do. But you don't.
When I got run over by the car, my whole rib cage is busted, right?
I know.
Trying to speak, I have to use my voice to regulate my breathing.
I've been talking. You don't mind though, we can get you.
But what really got me is when this drunk over here was really being offensive, and he's actually drinking in public, and then police officer should have asked him what happened when he came up. Yes, he is. No, it's not. The guy's drunk as can be.
Can we get you just till we'll deal with him, but until the parade gets going, we get you back, whatever, somewhere.
Okay, I'm very well to cooperate, but every time I tried to move, people started complaining about it.
Can we keep you in one spot?
See, he caused the scene by not. I was over here out of the way, and I parked there early when there was no kids here, right? And I let everyone know I'm doing some videos, so everyone behind me was fine because only tall people were behind me. So I had a perfect spot.
And you're videoing that,
when he asked me to move, I no longer had a good spot to park. I had planned all this out perfectly.
Oh, I know. The thing is, the problem is you get so many people coming, right?
No, the problem is I'm in a wheelchair.
Oh,
and I said to him, when they start providing viewing places for wheelchairs at these parades, that would be great. But there is none. So I have to be here, not over there in the crowd.
I'll bring that up definitely to the
Thank you. Because, you know, how much effort does it take? There's a lot of people in wheelchairs in this town, and they all live in this neighborhood. So if they provided a viewing spot on the street or anywhere for wheelchairs, it would fill right up. I guarantee you it would fill right up.
Okay.
But there is none. There never has been one.
You know, we do the best to try to.
Okay, well, I'm glad what you said, because this idea about for wheelchairs.
Yeah. I'll talk to the organizer.
It would be great if they did it for all the events.
I'll talk to the
Thank you, man. That would be, if that happens, I would be shocked.
No, well, I'll talk to them, okay? Because there's somebody on HRM that deals with that stuff, and I'll deal with it, okay?
I actually work, I do a lot of work behind the scenes. I write reports for the government all the time.
I've read your reports.
You know, there's more coming. I've now been invited. There's a new mayor now, and they have a new commission put together, and he meets twice a month, and they've invited me to be involved in that too. And I said, well, that's fine, but I can't get there because the Metro Transit buses don't have tie downs on my chair.
But I tell you what.
I'm going to move out of the way, but look, hold on.
I'll get this off.
I was right there.
Okay.
There's no little kids right there, see?
So we'll get you,
Can I?
We'll get you tucked away.
Okay, I want to park right there out of the way so I don't run over anybody. There's no kids behind there. That's where I was originally.
My only concern, and I'm going to be honest with you, my only concern is that the person that you may or may not have words with is right there in that spot.
Oh, he's over there.
No, this isn't me. I just don't want. Can I put you on a
See the angle? See the angle? I need to see coming and going. That's why I'm doing the videos. So my camera can zoom down the street, and I'm actually doing the whole parade. I've done all the parades, all the events, everything. I've been doing this 15 years. Yeah. And this is where I was parked. Usually there's a bunch of photographers here, and tonight they're not here for some reason. I don't have any option to go. I can't go. If I go anywhere else, I won't get the angles I need to be able to see the people.
Well, I just don't want you back in that exact spot, just so we can diffuse whatever.
I won't even talk to him.
No, I know that. But you
see right here, there's no little kids, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to do what I did earlier. I asked the people when I first came up here, can I park? And they didn't complain, so there was no kid. Well, here's what happened. Let me show you. I'm going to turn around.
Just 1 second.
This fence right here.
I don't want him parking here. No, I don't want. It doesn't. It doesn't bother me at all.
Okay, so the only next thing is the police officer wanted me to. I was parked here. He wanted me to
You
move.
were here, sir. When I asked
You do
to
have to
move,
go
you
back
were
as far as
actually
you
here.
can.
So I'm going to park right there. Is that good?
Right there is good.
And not in front of those kids, but right there. So that's all good for everybody? Is it?
Yeah, these folks are fine.
There's a little kid there, though. You might have to
These
move.
folks are fine. No,
Okay, thank you. So that's going to work.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
when I asked you to move, you were over here.
Like, you're not a bad guy when you know you,
No,
man.
I
I
know.
met you
I'm
before.
not trying to be. I know.
But you know, it's actually true. I'm not trying to be loud, but when I speak, my breathing is really difficult. My whole rib cage is crushed, right? And it took me years to be able to get the words out and control my breathing. So if something happens and I start talking louder or faster, my breathing gets really bad. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, man. Hey, Bobby. I'm back where I was when all this started. Well, this is. I was parked here so I can see both sides of the street. Because see the people there, they come out further and further onto the street. So when you try to do the video, they're standing in the way, right? They're on the street, those people.
There a problem?
So hold on, stay right there, Joseph. Hey. One of the reasons why I was parked where you saw me, because I need to be able to see both sides of the street. But what's happening here, and it's probably going to happen again, it's happened many times before, is that people come out on the street like that and the crowd gets wider and wider, and then I can't see down the road.
I know that. But his job is to keep. That's why the barricades are here this year, because what happens is the bigger
I know,
that come through,
I saw it.
they run out of room.
I know.
That's why we ask you to move back as far as possible. Same thing, right?
Oh yeah, make the turn. Okay. All right, man, I'm here to cooperate. All right, thank you.
So what's the verdict?